I just listen to? What did I just listen to? That for me, that song definitely feels like one of those songs that they just threw in there to take the piss. Yes, my Still Colour family. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since you've tapped in. It's been a long time since I've done these videos. I've missed you guys. Have you missed me? I hope you have. Do you know what? I thought I'd explain my absence a little bit because it's been over a year. It's been over a year since my last video, since I last ventured into rock. And I thought, as you guys are my Still Colour family, I'll just be honest. I'll be honest with you. Unfortunately, I lost my father at the beginning of 2023. So it's been a very difficult year for me. It's been very difficult to come to terms with. But you know, that's how life is. So, you know, I feel like it's only right that the album I come back to, the album that I restart my journey with, is an album I actually did a poll on at the end of 2022 when I asked you guys which album do you want me to listen to next. And that album happens to be the White Album by the Beatles. I do believe I've done a couple reactions to a couple songs from this album, but apart from that, I really don't have much idea about the album. This is my first listen, so let's take it in. Do you know what? Let me actually get myself together. Let's do this right. Let me get myself ready for this listen. So where am I? I've got my trusty headphones. So let's pop that in and let's get right into it. So the first track I am going to listen to is called Back in the USSR. So obviously trying to understand that. They're going back to Russia. They're going back to the old, you know, what did they call it? The Iron War or something like that. They're going back to the bloc, back to the Eastern Bloc, let's say. But yeah, let's take this in.
Back in the USSR. School girls make me sing and shout. That Georgia's always on my mind. Oh, come on! Hey, I'm back in the USSR. You don't know how lucky you are, boys. Back in the USSR. Well, the Ukraine girls really knock me out. They leave the West behind. And Moscow girls make me sing and shout. That Georgia's always on my mind. Oh, show me round the snow big mountains way down south. Take me to your daddy's farm. Let me hear your balalaikas ringing out. Come and keep your comrade warm. I'm back in the USSR. Hey, you don't know how lucky you are, boys. Back in the USSR. Oh, let me tell you, honey. Hey, I'm back.
Back in the USSR. I forgot to comment actually on the actual album cover because it's blank. So the album cover that I'm looking at is the remastered 2009 version. And it just says The Beatles, The White Album. And if there's one thing about me that I appreciate, it's simplicity that just says a lot. Like, do you know, like sometimes when you listen to music, you delve too deep into it. Like I'm looking at this album cover, and I'm thinking, does this mean that they've started on a blank canvas? Does this mean that this is when the Beatles reinvented themselves? They're starting from scratch? Or is this like, this album is plain and simple and there's no deep meaning to it? It's like a white piece of paper. You know, it is what you get. But back to the USSR. First of all, I did not expect the Sonics. Like it was swinging. I kind of wanted to do a little jig. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to shake my tail feather a little bit to that song. And it does kind of remind me, you can tell me if I'm wrong, because education is key for me. It kind of like brings me back, I wasn't even born, but it kind of makes me think of, you know, back in the day, jukebox music. Chuck on the jukebox, we're in a bar, let's have a little boogie with my sweetheart, with my baby girl. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think. But listening like to the lyrics and stuff, I don't know if they're being serious or if they're taking the piss. Because like, you know, I know a little bit about, you know, the USSR, and compared to the West at the time, I guess in terms of like liberties, in terms of economy, in terms of a few things, I guess you could say people in the USSR were a bit worse off. You know, especially like with this political climate going on right now, you don't really hear many people say we need to bring back the USSR, and ultimately it fell apart. So them talking about, you know, I wrote some notes actually on my phone. So them talking about, you know, it was a dreadful flight, but I'm so happy to be back. It feels different. Like, and talking about the girls and stuff, like, I don't know if they're like I said, I don't know if they're taking a piss and they're being tongue in cheek, or if this is like a deeper meaning, and the more I listen to the album, the more that things will be revealed. I guess it's going to be that. Cool. So the next song is the second song, and that song happens to be Dear Prudence. So let's listen to Dear Prudence.
Won't you come
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Oh, man. Wow, that hit me. That hit me. Oh, man. Where do I begin? What do I say? So first of all, let's just talk about the instrumental. How beautiful. And like, if I was to visualize that instrumental, it sounds to me like a slow sunrise. Like the sun is slowly rising and we're building. More light is being cast onto the land. The birds start singing. People start moving. Animals start walking. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it, but that's what I saw in my head listening to this song. Like it sounded like a slow sunrise. It felt positive. It felt like almost motivational. And like tapping into the lyrics, it does feel like that. It feels like this is a motivational anthem to uplift someone, to make them feel like they're not alone. You're beautiful. Get out of it. Get out of it and get out of here. The sun is rising. The sun is here. Come and feel it. You don't need to be by yourself. Do you know what I mean? You've got such a beautiful smile. Smile more. Do you know what I mean? And I think especially after the last year I've had losing my dad, it resonates a bit differently. Because there definitely are times in life where you want to hide away from the world. You just want to be by yourself and you kind of like create your own cocoon. And it's very hard for light to get into that cocoon. But regardless of what you're going through, life is beautiful. So why not experience it? Is what I'm feeling from this. Oh my God, that hit me. So the next song I'm going to take in is a song called Glass Onion. So thinking about an onion, I'm assuming that there's going to be multiple layers to this song. Let's see if I'm right.
I told you about strawberry fields. You know the place where nothing is real. Well, here's another place you can go, where everything flows. Looking through the bed-back tulips to see how the other half lives. Man, you know that we're as close as can be, man. Well, here's another clue for you all. The walrus was Paul, standing on the cast iron shore, yeah. Lady Madonna trying to make ends meet, yeah. Looking through a glass onion. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looking through a glass onion. I told you about the fool on the hill. I tell you, man, he's living there still. Well, here's another place you can be. Listen to me. Fixing a hole in the ocean, trying to make a dovetail joint, yeah. Looking through a glass onion.
Okay, Glass Onion. Glass Onion. I mean, I guess I was right when I say there was multiple layers to it. But I would be real with you. That sounded like a bit. Do you know what? Yeah, that song reminds me of Willy Wonka. that song reminds me of Willy Wonka. Things are not as they seem. He was talking about the Walrus Man, Strawberry Hills and such. Like, even the beat, like the instrumental, felt like it was a mystery that I needed to figure out. And like the ending, I did not expect that. Like we started like on a leisurely journey, dun, 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 and out of nowhere, a string section, which slowly like sounds like a power down. Like this was all an optical illusion. This wasn't real. This was all a figment of my imagination. Do you know what I mean? And I'm in this magical world with Strawberry Hills and Walrus Men, and then bang, I'm back in reality. Mundane. The strings are not stringing as much as they're stringing in the Strawberry Hills. Do you know what I mean? Maybe not. Maybe not. Please give me an explanation below because, yeah, I did not expect that. So the next song is Obladi Oblada. Obladi Oblada. Obladi Oblada. Yeah, sounds like a baby's first words. Sounds like my first words as a child. I don't know. Let's figure it out. Obladi Oblada. Or is that like a different language? I don't know. Let's figure it out. Let's hear it. Couple technical difficulties, but Obladi Oblada, I don't know what happened there. Do you know what? Yeah, Obladi Oblada. Let's start with the lyrics, man. Shout out Desmond and Molly. It sounds like what the picture being painted here is the typical average life, like the market seller, his missus. They have a couple kids and they just live life. I don't think it's anything too complicated or anything too crazy. It's almost just like a quick life story of Desmond and Molly. Do you know what I mean? And I'm trying to think, like, in terms of the instrumental, is it something to do with Desmond's job? Because Desmond is like a market seller. So when I think about market sellers, all market sellers in the UK are bubbly. They sing £1 fish, $2.99 for this, da da da, and ba ba da. Do you know what I mean? They sing, and the instrumental is quite bubbly. It's quite uplifting. It makes you wanna, do you know what I mean? It makes you wanna shake a little, a little two-step. So I'm wondering if, the lyrics came before the instrumental. If the lyrics came first, and I was like, okay, cool. I've made this story of Desmond and Molly and their life, their lovely, wonderful life. Let me think of an instrumental to pair with it. Who knows? Like I said, let me know below. Give me the education I need. The next song is called Wild Honey Pie. Do you know what it is, yeah? With the Beatles, one thing that I've really understood, yeah, is Wild Honey Pie could be literally about honey pie, or it could be the trippiest song ever about reincarnation. Who knows? let's figure it out. Let's go.
Great to have you with us today. And as he clips in, clops on.
Honey pie. What did I just listen to? What did I just listen to? That for me, that song definitely feels like one of those songs that they just threw in there to take the piss. Like, that does not sound, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, it almost sounded like someone with their mouth full of honey having like a honey overdose. Winnie the Pooh having a honey overdose, just screaming, honey pie! Honey pie! It felt like someone who made that song needed some help. Needed help. I mean, the instrumental, for some reason, I like it. Like, it's wacky. It almost sounds off and on beat. Like the strings for, I guess it was a guitar or a banjo or whatever that was. They sounded like they were off, but they worked. Do you know what I mean? In the weirdest way possible. Yeah. I mean, so far, that made me laugh. That one shot me, it made me laugh. So, let's continue this story with the continuing story of Bungalo Bill. Shout out Bungalo Bill. I wonder if he lives in a bungalow. Bill is just down to earth. He doesn't live in a two-story. He only lives in bungalows. Let's hear it. Oh.
Hey, Bungalo Bill, what did you kill? Bungalo Bill. Hey, Bungalo Bill, what did you kill? Bungalo Bill. He went out tiger hunting with his elephant and gun. In case of accidents, he always took his mom. He's the all-American bullet-headed Saxon mother's son. All the children sing. Hey, Bungalo Bill, what did you kill? Bungalo Bill. Hey, Bungalo Bill, what did you kill? Bungalo Bill. Slapped him right between the eyes. All the children sing. Hey, Bungalo Bill, what did you kill? Bungalo Bill. Hey, Bungalo Bill, what did you kill? Bungalo Bill. The children asked him if to kill was not a sin.
Not when he looked so fierce.
His mommy butted in. If looks could kill, it would have been us instead of him. All the children sing. Hey, Bungalo Bill, what did you kill? Bungalo Bill. Bungalo Bill. Hey, Bungalo Bill, what did you kill? Bungalo Bill. Hey, Bungalo Bill, what did you kill? Bungalo Bill. Hey,
continuing story of Bungalo Bill. Do you know what? Yeah, that song feels like a juxtaposition. If you think about it, yeah, when you listen to the lyrics, we're talking about like, so they're talking about they're going on a hunt for a tiger with an elephant and a gun. So the only places that have elephants and tigers is either China or India. So let's say one of these two places, they're there and they're on a big game hunt. You get me? Tiger, big game, fearsome animal. Potentially a very dangerous trip, life-threatening trip. I've seen many a video of a tiger sneaking up on hunters and well, not killing them, but you know. There's one actually famous video of a tiger jumping out of like a large grass, like loads of grass, jumping out of large grass and like swiping like a hunter. I think nearly takes off his arm. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. But it sounds dangerous basically. But then also like the instrumental sounds a bit childish. It sounds like I'm watching kids television. Like this is, and it's kids come and sing, "Hey Buffalo Bill," da 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 da. I don't know if that's meant to be like a juxtaposition to what could it be potentially trying to say? Maybe something between the link of childhood innocence and the cruelty of the world. Maybe it's something of you numb yourself to dangerous situations. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, do you know what it is? This feels like one of them songs that I'm going to be trying to find a meaning for. I'm going to think it's like the deepest thing ever. Buffalo Bill is like a euphemism for something else. But really, it's just a random song. I don't know. That's. I mean, those are my thoughts. Next track, While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Okay, this sounds like it might be emotional. But after listening to Buffalo Bill and listening to Wild Honey Pie, I really am not going to put any expectations out there. Even though I just did it. But let's hear it.